People ask me, why am I here? Why am I here? Because I can't stand inequality, whether it's about civil rights, gay rights, or gender discrimination. And that was long before I made Yentl, which was about a woman's struggle in a man's world, to the war on women that is being talked about so much now. It's clear that in recent decades, women have made enormous strides, but not when it comes to medical research. And I like to think that I'm sort of well-informed, but I was shocked to learn that heart disease kills more women than all cancers combined, and that more women die annually of heart disease than men. As a matter of fact, last year, in just the United States alone, nearly 500,000 women died from it. And yet, given those statistics, very little money is spent on research specifically for women. Remarkably, in the last 50 years, almost all research on heart disease has primarily been done on men. The only message that this sends to me is that even in scientific research, women are still treated as second-class citizens. And to me, that's just unacceptable. I first learned about this issue when a close male friend, whose name they mentioned, I was not going to say your name, but they mentioned, you obviously talked to them, right, to the LA Times, Mo Austin, so I can say it now. He told me about his extraordinary doctor at Cedars-Sinai, Dr. Noel Berry Mears, who was helping him reverse his own heart disease without open heart surgery. When I met Dr. Mears, she explained to me how women were dying because they were being undertreated or misdiagnosed by their physicians. She also told me that women have a different physiology, different plumbing. We have a smaller vascular system, which requires different analysis. So in 2007, I joined forces with the Women's Heart Center to study heart disease as it affects women. By the way, heart research done on women also benefits men. Isn't it funny how females always seem to help males? Even female stem cells. So there's this doctor, right? Her name is Doris Taylor, who has actually grown the first human heart from stem cells. And it's beating, right? She had this breakthrough in her study when she found that using only female stem cells was the solution. She discovered that using male stem cells didn't work. You know why? They actually got totally lost. Like in life, right? Because this is hardly a surprise, because we know men, even male stem cells, refuse to ask for directions. This is true. This is true. Joking aside. And more importantly, every man has a woman in his life that he cares deeply about. His mother, his wife, his daughter, a sister, a partner, a friend, who will one day benefit from this campaign. Because unfortunately, and this is shocking, Dr. Mears told me this when we did a TEDS Women conference. Actually, the way you did it was kind of spectacular. You said, look to your right, because the audience was mainly women. She said, look to your right and to your left. 1 out of 2 of you will have heart disease in your lifetime. So for decades now, breast cancer pioneers built a movement that educated the public and funded life-altering research so that today breast cancer is no longer a death sentence. And we need to learn from them. This is a pivotal turning point for women's heart disease. It doesn't matter what's happened in the past. It's now time to change the present.